Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I wanted to do my astrology report for February today, and I wanted to look at the planetary energies. Aquarius is the sign for this month, February, as the sun transits through Aquarius, ruled by Saturn and Uranus. So it's kind of a mixed sign where there's the disciplinarian face of it, there's the erratic, unusual, inventive, creative characteristic of it. So this sign tends to purport to give people original ideas, knowledge, wanting to share with humanity their knowledge, those who are Aquarius or have strong Aquarian planets in their chart. So it's an important month for Aquarius folks. Also, with regards to Saturn in Aquarius, the last degrees, that's a very strong energy coming in this month and next month, what they call the Antarctic degrees, when it hits 29 Aquarius, or next month in March. And this has to do with like the very last phase of the process we've been under for the last 2 years or so. And with regards to the United States chart, it's conjuncting the moon, the United States moon, which is in Aquarius in the third house of communications. I'm not sure if we're going to get clear information on what's going on with foreign affairs and the Chinese and their weather balloon. But certainly with the Neptune opposition going on and Venus coming up to Neptune and Pisces by transit in the U.S. chart, there can be some real upsetting or devious or underhanded information, things that malfunction with regards to foreign lands, foreign players, like the Chinese, for instance. I think their natal chart is Capricorn for China. Well, that's interesting too, as Pluto is in the very last degrees of Capricorn, 28 Capricorn, going through the second house of the United States when the Constitution was enacted July 4th, 1776, 5:10 p.m. That's what I'm working with, this chart. But Venus and Neptune being together like that can, on the one hand, affect us with a lot of illusions, delusions. For those of us who are more creative, though, it's great energy for love and romance coming up around February 14th. Actually, on Wednesday, February 15th, there's better energy for love and romance with that aspect. Venus conjunct Neptune. With Mars going into Gemini over the United States, cusp of the 6th and 7th house, which is coming out of service and then work and relationships. Uranian energy there on the cusp, Uranus and Mars together, can make for accidents or things that are charged up out of the blue. Certainly we have been that way this week with that balloon and people calling for the government to shoot it down and so on. So that's a challenge going on now. With Mars and Gemini is great though for strategies, and we have that coming up natally. There's going to be what they call the conjunction Mars returns to its natal position just within like around next week. So it begins a 2-year cycle of a new work, so to speak, new directives, strategies. And it could trigger some more of the spy stuff going on with countries, or especially with China. More than that, I don't know. See, we covered Aquarian people being generous with their knowledge, but they can be cool and distant. And offering new perspective on things. And we can all learn from that during this time to engage in new perspectives, new ideas, to move towards more humanitarian type programs, rather than being fixed on one idea or obsessive on one idea. Try to open up more and engage with the Pisces energy, compassion for our fellow men, women, create fellowship instead of cults, which we've seen in the last 5 or 6 years in the U.S., political cults, that Neptune opposition in the chart. So the first week looks like Groundhog came out. We got the full moon today, February 5th in Leo. It's a great energy to go out and play and have fun. Sun is shining out here in Arizona, so that's a good day for that. First week feels like it's pretty positive on the whole. Second week, Monday starts with a difficult aspect between Moon in Leo and Saturn in Aquarius, and that can make some people feel like it's difficult, or frustration or hesitations are happening, especially for Leo and people with planets in Leo and Aquarius. Third week we move into more, let's see, Libra on Friday. It's the third week. After the last quarter moon on the 13th. In Scorpio, the 12th, the 13th, and 14th, that's Valentine's time. 15 is better for romance. And then we have some difficult Mercury, Saturn, some squares, which are like difficult energy. So Sunday the 12th could be better, working things out. The covered Valentine's. Jupiter in Aries is helping people with fire signs like Leo, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. It can lend the native more confidence, or things moving more smoothly. So those sun signs are getting good aspects from Jupiter. Jupiter in Aries seeks to expand new things, new ideas. It's the initiative of confidence or overconfidence, depending on what other planet it aspects. Certainly inspiration is its modus operandi while Jupiter is in Aries. The new moon on February 19th in the mystical water sign Pisces brings a charging energy in. Later that day, Venus goes into Aries. So even with Venus in Aries, for, again, Aries people, Leo, Sagittarius, the fire signs benefit from this aspect. Looks like a good week. President's Day is coming up later. Around the 26th, 27th, the second quarter moon. So if you're working on projects right after the new moon, you may find yourself feeling more inspired to create, to build what your plans are, especially with Venus in Aries, which can really stir up the passion for things. Venus rules romance and relationships, but it also rules healing. And Aries, of course, passion. So it gives us that strong energy around that. Mardi Gras is, what was that? That was earlier in the month. Okay, that happened. When is Mardi Gras coming up? This week, okay. And February 22nd, we got the Ash Wednesday, the beginning of Lent for people who practice those kinds of Christian beliefs. But it's a good time generally to start a cleanse, to do a physical cleanse, get into more veggies and so on. Later, the 28th, the moon squares Neptune and Saturn, so this is not such a happy week. But again, it depends on what you do with the energy, how you use the energy. Either create a lot of drama or be more level-headed about things around the 28th. And that's the report for this month. It's good for spring break, especially people in northern states or northern countries, to go to south, like south of Mexico, because it's been cold in Arizona too, so it's not like we're warm here yet. So the month finishes up, only 28 days. It's a good month though in general. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. I hope you like my report. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave it in the comments, or you can email me at Yahira, at YahiraMedium.com, my website. Like and share if you like. Thank you. Bye-bye.